Hey guys, it's Nelsie from Lillian Fox. I'm here to show you guys the releases from yesterday. So all of these are live on our US website, and some of these will also be live on our Australian website. If you are watching on Facebook, we will be linking the collection in the comments so that you guys can just click on it and then it'll send you straight to this collection if you like any of them, so you can check those out. All right, let's start off with Daisy Dukes. This is a glossy finish, and for this one we have a light blue background. We have these pretty white daisies kind of all over the nail with a yellow center, and then on this nail right here we have these different blue stripes, so different shades of blue with some white flowers on the side. And I did see a comment from someone last night asking about the name for this one. So this is a wrap that was it used to be named Hazy Miss Daisy. It is going through a name change, so you might still get some wraps that say Hazy Miss Daisy, but after that it will be known as Daisy Dukes. Sorry for the confusion on that. Next we have Daisy Chain Dreaming, and this one is a transparent, glossy, and glitter finish. And for this one we have these really pretty flowers in white, and then we have a gold glitter center. The background is transparent, so the only thing on your nails would be the flowers, none of the white background. Hi Jess, it is really pretty, isn't it? So it's kind of hard to see this one since the background does look white, but on here you can see that it would only be the flowers, so you can use this one as an overlay where you put it on top of a different colored nail polish or a different colored wrap just to make them stand out a bit more, or you can use them on their own. Next we have Love Petals, and this one is a glossy, translucent, pearlescent, and glitter finish. And for this one we have this ombre. It starts off with this like peachy pink color, goes into a darker pink, back down into that peachy color, and then we have these white flowers on some of them, and the whole thing is pearlescent. It is also translucent, so that color would not be as bright on your nails as it is on the packaging. I'll show you what I mean by that in a second. And then we have the white flowers with the gold glitter centers. So if you like translucents, this one is really pretty because it is both a translucent and a pearlescent. So this is what I mean. The color is a lot lighter, but it's really, really pretty. And if I take one out, you can kind of see if I put it on top of my nail, I can see that color through just because it is translucent. But it's very, very pretty. Next we have You're My Bunny, and this one is a glossy finish. And for this one we have different shades of purple and a little bit of blue on this ombre one that goes from blue to purple to blue. And then we have some bunnies in there. These are carrying a little envelope. This one has a little heart on its hands. This says My Love. This one has a little heart, oh sorry about that, with a line going across the nail. Really cute, really pretty. Hi Kelly. Yeah, if you put the translucence over a white, it just kind of makes the color pop a little more. It does look really pretty. this is what these look like. Or here, let me turn them around so you can see the bunny upright. Next, we have a fan favorite. This is Stardust Swirl. We did see that you guys liked it so much, we just had to bring it back. So for this one, we have a glossy and a glitter finish. The background is this gray background, gray glitter with this rainbow in the middle, right here. And then on top of that, in a glossy finish, we have these white swirls and lines. And since it is glitter, so the whole background is glitter, it's super, super sparkly. Hi, Karen. I'm glad you love them. And this is what they look like on the nails. So as you can see, they're super sparkly. Hi Jess, just keep an eye out this week. That's the only hint I'm giving you. It'll be there soon. All right, next we have two super popular sets. We have Mon Amour. This is our regular French tips. It is a glossy and a transparent finish. So if you're looking for just a classic French mani, this is the perfect one for you. This is our regular set. So if you do have shorter nails, I have another one that I can show you. But this one is just a classic French. The base is transparent and the tips would be white. And this is what they look like. So it's just a regular French. If you do want the tips to be a little bit longer, you can leave them longer, but for this, I just kept it kind of short. Next, we have Mon Amour, but this is our French tips for short nails version. So I will show you both of them so you guys can see the difference. So as you can see, the top one is the one for short nails. That base, that transparent base, is a lot smaller than on this one. So if you do have smaller nail beds, this one is best for you. If you do have longer nail beds, I personally use the regular one, this one, just because my nail beds are a little bit longer. So I like that small French line. If you do have shorter nail beds, this one is your best option, and I'll show you how they look different on the nails as well. So this one is the short nails one, and this is what they look like. So just off the bat, they look pretty much the same, right? But if I put them next to each other, you can see that the base of the nail is a lot shorter on this one than it is on this one. Let me try to put, so let's see if I can do this. So on my hand here, on my finger, I have the shorter one. As you can see, the base of the nail is a lot smaller. Hi Anna. Hi Lori. All right, let me put this back. All right, now on to the new designs. Karen, I am wearing, so I'm actually wearing just a mix. I am wearing grapefruit spritz on these two nails. And then these is just a polish that I had at home, and then I put a sparkly top coat over all of them. So these are not usually sparkly, they are just glossy, but it is grapefruit spritz. All right, we have Minty Meadows up next, and this one is a glossy finish. Hi Sammy. And for this one, we have this really pretty green background with white flowers and darker green leaves in there. We also have these black polka dots in there. And they normally last about 2 weeks, I would say. It also just depends on how you prep for them and if you prefer to use a top coat versus if you don't. If you go on Facebook and look up Lillian Fox Official, that is a page where all of our customers just kind of give tips and tricks on how they apply their nails, or just to share their manis. You can go on there and see if anybody has any tricks, or if you want to ask a question. I know all of the ladies are really nice in there, so you can ask them and they'll be able to give you some tips. All right, this is what this one looks like. It's really pretty. Next, we have Porcelain Petals, and this one is a glossy pearlescent finish. And for this one, we have this white background, and then we have these blue flowers on top with these darker blue, where's that black? Let me look at it closer, with black details in there. So it's a lot of blue and black. And it is pearlescent, so it is really shimmery. And here it is on the nails. This one's also really pretty. I like flowers, so I like a lot of these. This next one is Floral Fun, and this one is a translucent finish. And for this one, we have a pink background. We have white flowers, purple flowers, and orange flowers, a little bit of greenery in there as well. Now, this is a translucent set, so that pink background is not super visible on your nails like it does look on the packaging. So this is what it would look like. You can always, I think, who said this earlier? Let me look for this. Kelly put a translucent set over white, and that would make the color pop out a lot more and look a lot more like this. So you can always do that to make the color a little bit more lively. But it's a really pretty set. Here, let me take one off so you guys can see how translucent it is. All right, next we have Romantic at Heart. And this one is a glossy and metallic finish. And for this one, we have a light pink background on that first nail. We have these dark pink flowers, white flowers, and some metallic little spots in there. Then we have a brown nail with a metallic little like line right here at the base. It's kind of hard to see, and down here as well. Then we have a really light pink nail with a little bit of that metallic on the sides, and then it just repeats, except for this one we have in the same color as the flowers over here, with that same metallic line on the top and on the bottom. That's awesome, Sammy. I hope she likes them. This is what they look like on the nails. All right, next we have Beauty and the Rose. I saw a lot of comments about this one as well. For this one, we have this purple and blue background. Just like different little shapes. It kind of looks like a stained glass window background. And then we have these red roses, like a dark red for the roses on top. And it is pearlescent, so it is super shimmery. You get a little bit of shimmer and some flowers. And this is what they look like on the nails. Next we have Love Notes, and this one is a glossy finish. And for this one we have a pink background with white flowers on top, and then we have this like cloudy pink background on this one with a little paper airplane on the base of the nail. Then we have a plaid pink on this one, and then it just repeats. The paper airplane is very, very subtle. And this is what they look like on the nails. Next we have Vintage Blossom, and this one is a glossy and a metallic finish. This one's really pretty. So for this one we have a dark pink background. It looks red on camera, but it's a dark pink, I promise. And then we have these gold metallic little flowers and swirls going on, and that is all over the nail. So if you turn it to the right angle where it hits the light, that metallic is super, super shiny. And this is what they look like on. Next we have Fairy Tale Dreams, and you guys actually sold this one out, so this one is currently not available, but it is still part of the collection. We are working on getting it back as soon as possible for everyone that did not get to try it. So this one is a pearlescent finish. We have a white background with these black butterflies and little stars and leaves on there, and then we have a blue ombre where it's darker on the sides and it is lighter in the middle. And here it is on the nails. Dio3221, I know, I love the blue. I think the ombre makes it kind of stand out. It looks really, really pretty. I'm hoping we get this one back soon because I didn't get to get my hands on it either. Next we have Positively Wild. This one is a glossy finish, and this one has a bunch of paw prints all over. So if you do like dogs, or I think they're dog prints. Could they be cat prints? I'm not sure. But we have a white background with a pink paw. Then we have this one with a spotted background. To me, it kind of looks like a giraffe print background in dark gray, brown, and orange with a pink paw print. And then we have this one which has this, I don't want to say cheetah print because I just learned that cheetah print is spots only. So that has been on my mind lately. So I think it's like a leopard or a jaguar print with a paw. And then we have this black over here. So it's kind of like a reverse French. And then we have this gray background with a pink paw print. Then we have a zebra background in a brown with a tan paw print, and then we have this same one but with a zebra background and white and a black paw print, and then it repeats. Isn't it cute, Jess? Or Jessica? Sorry. I have a friend named Jessica and we call her Jess. I'm glad you got them, Julia. Make sure you to show us when you get them, or when you put them on, I should say. You guys beat me to it. All right, this is what this one looks like on. So this one is super fun, really cute, really pretty. If you are a dog person or an animal person. Sage of Darkness on TikTok. I think we might have an octopus one coming soon, but yeah, just keep your eyes out for that one. All right, next we have Dash of Cuteness, and this is the cutest dog wrap I've ever seen. For this one, we have this beige background with this little dog. It's a what are they called? What do they call them? Like the hot dog dogs, wiener dogs. There we go. So we have one here, then we have a silver glitter nail, and then on this one it has the little dog split into 2 nails, and then we have the same 2 little dogs and 2 glitter nails. I believe someone from Facebook named this one too. And here is what they look like on the nails. All right, guys, that's it for today. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed this live. I will be back on Saturday at 1 p.m. Central to show you our releases from Friday, so stay tuned for that. And